Do, 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 do. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for stopping by. I hope everyone's doing good. Today we're just going to be doing a little bit of farming in Valheim. I only have a few hours to stream on Fridays. So instead of doing something that's like a big commitment, we just like have a nice chill farming session. Have a catch up, talk to chat and stuff. Yeah, it should be fun. Trying to find like where I actually bought the gear that I was running around with. Yeah, this is just basically just gameplay, just farming focused gameplay, just something a little bit different. So yeah, this is the character that I've used for all of my sort of non-beaten, whatever you want to call it, like just my normal casual playthroughs of the game. Oh, I actually got some fish. That's good. Yeah, we'll get started on the farming in a minute. Probably going to extend our carrot and turnip farms a little bit to start with. The last thing we were doing was basically we don't want to put that there actually. We do want to have a crafting table kind of between some fields though. The last thing we did on this save was basically start building the inn. What's up, Loud? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. But we do building on Saturday, so we'll come back to this save tomorrow just to build. Today is specifically about farming. So let's kind of empty these chests for now. So we'll use this for carrots. Let's put another chest here for now. So first of all, collect the seeds. Trying to think like what's actually the best way of doing this. Let's just collect everything for now, I suppose. What's this game about? So basically, it's kind of like Viking Minecraft. That's like the easiest way to explain the game. It's kind of like Minecraft, but it's all Viking themed. So basically, it's a little bit of a sandbox where you can do what you want. But there's currently in the game 5 bosses that you can kill. And then, other than that, the goal is essentially just to survive, you know? So today's stream was specifically just focusing on farming. A lot of food and stuff. Like, just for fun, basically. Just to eventually... The idea is on this save, we'll end up with, like, a giant farm, you know? Then Saturdays, we come back to this save to actually just build as well. But yeah, the way I do my content is I have different themes each day of what I do when it comes to Valheim stuff. So like Mondays, I'm working on a 0 death playthrough. Where I'm working towards, it's essentially like hardcore Valheim, where we're trying to kill all the bosses and build a really big base and stuff, all without dying. Tuesdays, I'm actually doing speedruns and challenges where basically I'm trying to kill all the bosses as fast as possible. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I'll play all the games, so that's why I was playing Zomboid for a couple of days. Fridays, I focus on farming and stuff. And Saturdays, I focus on building. And then I have a private server that I'll play on. On Sundays, where we've all started new characters. And basically just like a new game. And we're trying to kill all the bosses as a group, just with the people that support the stream on Patreon. But the point in these streams today is kind of just to have a bit more of a chilled day. You know, just doing something a bit more relaxing where we can talk to chat a bit more. And I don't have that much free time on Fridays because I make YouTube videos at the weekend. So we just do some farming for a few hours. And just chill, you know? Building and farming and stuff in this game is like super relaxing. What's up, Dan? Thanks for talking about the stream. I hope you're doing good. Oh yeah, hell yeah, it is definitely a full Valheim schedule. Just been hyped on the game, you know, because it's new. But I might factor in playing some other specific games on a regular basis. We'll just have to see. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Dan. So I'm kind of tempted to let's maybe make all these carrot seeds for now. Needs more room. Okay. I thought I saw in a video that didn't actually need more room now. But whatever. How do I now sort this out? I thought if you actually used walk, it was always spaced out enough. Well, we messed that up. Okay, yeah, I kind of see what you mean, but I was trying something that I saw in a video there, but I think I'm remembering it wrong. It's going to spread them out manually a bit for now. There's a way that if you walk at a certain pace, or it might actually be when your stamina is low, where you can kind of spam it and it perfectly spaces it. But look, as we see, nah, that can't be it because that's really far apart. I mean, that might be it, but it's really far apart. yeah, I mean, if you're really interested in the potential of what this game can be like content-wise from a gameplay perspective, you should watch my speedrun. Got a few, like, I recommend the current world record one. The New Game Plus Random Seed. Because, yeah, the actual, like, core mechanics and everything are so good. Like, it's such a good survival game. One of the best. Today is more about just relaxing. Because, like, most of the Valheim content I do, you know, there's certain things, like, in any survival game, right? Where, basically, there's, like, certain things that are a huge reason why people, why people love it is because of, like, the building and the farming and crafting and stuff, right? But, like, with most of the content that I do, I don't really have that much time to spend time doing that. I'm more focused on, like, core gameplay stuff, like doing bosses and just make game progression and surviving and stuff. So these streams are just about doing short streams of me just doing something a bit more chill. Because the thing is, I stream every day, right? But I'm also trying to make regular YouTube videos. And it's not possible without doing some shorter streams, you know what I mean? So really, most of my time at the weekend is spent making YouTube videos. But this just allows me to do, like, a Valheim stream just for a few hours. And in the long run, this will be super cool because eventually we're going to end up with, like, huge farmlands and huge towns and stuff from the stuff that we build on this save. A bit more of a slow burn. Just need a bit more wood. Yeah, I have to have a pretty organized schedule. I'm going to turn the graphics up a bit, actually. I have to have a pretty organized schedule to actually be able to pull off doing everything that I'm doing, you know what I mean? The easiest way to make, like, a lot of content is to be structured. Yeah, specific goals for today. We want to extend our fields, so that's what we basically just started doing. so that we can grow a higher quantity of turnips and carrots. And then we're probably going to want to start getting into Bronze Age equipment. So we at least want to try and get a bronze pickaxe, because that's going to allow us. See these white trees? Right now we can't chop them down because we need a bronze axe, and that will give us access to fine wood, which then we'll be able to start building portals which allow you to teleport between 2 different places, and that's gonna like speed up some of the grinding a lot. But we definitely want to get into Bronze Age stuff, because our ultimate goal, which we might not have time to do today, is to get into fermenting so that we can start brewing potions. Are you bringing in mats and tools for the farming map? No, I'm not bringing anything in. The only thing I'm doing is I'm using a pre-made character that's the same one for from our first playthrough. So there's been no cheats used or anything to level this guy up. Because my goal with this character is to just naturally get him to max level with all the important stats, all the important skills. So let's just focus on planting turnip seeds so they can increase the amount of turnips that we have. No, it isn't. The big base, no death playthrough, is a fresh character just for that save. Because if we die, we delete that character. I've actually got 2 cores there. Yeah, we need copper. So we've got 2 bronze so far, but we've got 22 tin. So all we need is copper, because it's 2 tin, 1 copper to make bronze. should have 10 flint somewhere, right? We need workbench level 2 to make fire arrows. We'll take those antlers as well. Okay. Need some more wood again. As well, a goal that we want to accomplish, that we hopefully want to find, you know, try and find a little bit each time we play on this save, is finding a trader. Because we want to buy a fishing rod off the trader so that we can get some fish, because fish is really good food. Fish wraps are late game food, but you can get regular fish in the early game, so long as you can find a trader. So oh yeah, we got to make sure we're growing our boar population as well, because they're gonna start getting, yeah, they're hungry, you see. They're gonna start flying through raspberries, so we need to make sure we're always collecting enough raspberries. Well, not enough. We're at a point where maintaining this boar farm, so it keeps growing in population, is just going to require constant raspberries, basically. One other thing we really want to do as well is get a wolf farm. You know, something funny I was thinking about when I was in the shower today, getting ready for the stream, was I remember so long ago, I remember thinking, oh, it's not possible for me to make any more content than I'm making right now. Now we're probably doing double the amount of content. And I'm constantly working on ways to do more content, guys, just so you know. I'm just going to throw that out there. Like, I'm learning some other games. Like, I don't want to make any promises with Project Zomboid because I don't want anyone to be disappointed if it doesn't happen. But I might try and figure out either some kind of Let's Plays series or regular streams of Project Zomboid, and maybe even some Project Zomboid videos once I learn it a bit more. Well, that could be ages away because I don't have that much time, obviously. And another thing that I am actually working on is I would like to do a 24/7 stream on YouTube. Ideally, of a Valheim playthrough, full playthrough, doing all bosses from a fresh character, just a casual playthrough. Like with no commentary, just raw gameplay, but it was like a full playthrough that could be several hours long, you know, like multiple days long, and just have it running on a loop on a 24/7 stream. And even more long term, I would like to do 24/7, multiple 24/7 streams, all different Twitch channels, not on this, sorry, not Twitch channels, YouTube channels, not on this channel. Like create a 24/7 Valheim YouTube channel where it's just 24/7 Valheim gameplay, and then a 24/7 Resident Evil gameplay channel and a 24/7 Zelda gameplay channel. Like the Zelda one is actually maybe the one that I want to do the most after Valheim. It's basically just do a playthrough of every mainline Zelda game and just have it as one giant video feed that's just on loop 24/7. This all I know sounds crazy, but I know I can do it. I just need money. The problem with 24/7 streams is that they're gonna require me streaming from a server. Like I can do the work to make the content, but I just can't afford to pay the server fees right now. But if we start to make more money, I'm gonna start doing multiple 24/7 streams. What motivated you to make so much content? Good question. I'm primarily a streamer, I guess. And the thing is with streaming, sort of one of the challenges, let's put it that way, one of the challenges of being a streamer is usually if you're only streaming, you only really grow your community whilst you're live. So the most logical way to grow more is just to stream more. But the reason that is hard is that obviously you can just run out of time, energy, and just not be able to keep it up. And whenever I find a game that I'm really passionate about, it's much easier for me to do a lot of content because I just enjoy playing, you know? Whereas sometimes, like, what has happened in the past is eventually I get bored of the game I'm playing, and then it's becomes so hard to keep it up, you know? So I'm doing a lot of content because the more content you do, the faster you grow as a streamer. And I'm also trying to do absolutely everything in my ability to do the absolute best job for my community, if you know what I mean. Like, one other thing about being a streamer is, you know, people kind of like it if you're live or as much as possible as well. Like, part of the appeal of Twitch streams or whatever streams, no matter what platform you're on, part of the appeal to a lot of people is the daily interaction, you know, with chat and with the streamer. So by streaming every day, they get to experience that every day. But I'm also just trying to do as many things right as possible as a content creator. So I'm not just streaming, you know, I'm making YouTube videos and other stuff. So and like I said, I would also like to do 24-hour YouTube channels as well to promote the content. So I'm just trying to do the best job possible for the people that support me, so that they keep enjoying the content and that they don't get bored, and also so that I don't get bored. It's like a win-win if you can do a lot of variety, because as long as your audience is still growing and stuff, and you have regulars and everything, the problem is just keeping it exciting for you and for the community. Because if you're not excited to do what you do, it won't be exciting to watch. And if it's not exciting to watch, people won't watch, you know what I mean? The variety is good. The only potential problem with variety is you typically build an audience around a specific thing, you know? But the type of schedule that I do, because I'm streaming every day, it allows me to do, because I still get to put a lot of time into specific things, so people are tuning in for specific things regularly. It still gives me time to do other things so I don't get bored, if that makes sense. Whereas, say if I streamed 4 days a week like I used to, the problem would become, well, all of a sudden I can't really do as much variety, you know? It's less content, and so if you're constantly changing up what you do and you don't stream that much, you're not building a community around anything, you know what I'm saying? Hope that makes sense. It's pretty complicated, basically. Nice. Oh, I'm glad you understood it. I did give you a lot of information there. Basically, everything I do right now as a content creator all comes from the fact that I've actually been streaming for a very long time. Like, I've been streaming longer and learning how to do content longer than some of the most successful content creators in the world. The only difference is I've failed a lot, haven't been successful. But you learn gradually from your mistakes. So everything I do is for a reason, you know? Just like because I've just learned certain things, what works and what doesn't. And oftentimes what works and what doesn't is like different for different content creators. So it's like what works for me essentially. Like for a while, for like a couple of years, I was just a PUBG streamer. And I did that because I loved PUBG for so long. But I just got so bored eventually. But before that, I did variety for basically like a couple of years as well. And it was basically kind of too much variety, so much so that I was growing very slowly, because every time you change game, you'd lose people, you know? So, and also, basically like 10 years ago or something, I started trying to learn how to make videos. And during that time of like, when I was in college, I did some video editing classes. When I was at university, I did some video editing classes. I did some video editing professionally a little bit as part of one of my old jobs. And I have been trying to figure out basically being like a YouTuber for like 10 years or something. Literally. I'm not even exaggerating. And I feel like I only really figured it out a few weeks ago. Because I finally, maybe like a year ago, I got to the point where I was like, yeah, I can make a good video now. No, I looked away from the screen for a second and I got hit by a troll. Yeah, dude. I looked at chat for just 1 second. Well, luckily it's not a 0 deaths playthrough. So it doesn't matter. Oh my god. But I've tried so many things on YouTube, and like, people recommend so many things as well, you know? When you're a content creator, people are constantly giving you advice. And I would legitimately say that maybe like 10% of the advice is actually good. Because the thing is, we're all fans of content creation, right? We're all fans of YouTubers and streamers. But a lot of fans think that that makes them an expert on how to actually be a content creator. And most of the time in that scenario, if they don't have experience, if they aren't, basically, if you're not a successful creator, essentially you don't know. So I basically just like tried, I have tried everything that people say. I tried everything that, you know, professional people say. I've tried everything that like other content creators say. I've tried everything that like basically chat suggests, what people just say that you should do, what you would like. I've tried everything as a content creator essentially. The only things I've not tried yet are new things, and I will try them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm willing to try everything, because this is my dream job and I love doing it every single day. Like, I wake up and I'm hyped to do what I do. So I want to keep that. And if we don't continue to grow, then I won't be able to do it forever, you know? But I'm willing to not give up. You know, I'm willing to do it. Put insane hours in. And work harder than everybody else. Wait, no, I'm forgetting. I always forget that is actually a flint pickaxe. It always looks like a stone pickaxe to me. What do we need for the upgrade? Scrap. There we go. Just upgrade it. But yeah, I appreciate that, Loud. Most people do give up. They don't want it as much as they thought, I guess. A lot of people have a dream job of being a content creator. But then they give up because it's too hard. Yeah, it's really hard to say. It's really hard to give advice about, Loud, as well, because of what you're saying basically is totally true. Because the thing is with content creation, if someone is telling you that they know every possible niche that you could do and all of the possibilities of a content creator, they're basically just lying to you. Because there's so many things. There's probably legit millions of possibilities of things you could do. And you can sort of, to a certain extent, try and figure out whether it would work or not. But some things you just don't know until you try it, you know? It's really complicated. But here's the main thing. As long as you truly are getting into it because you actually genuinely love it, then you can never fail. Because even if you don't make it, you've still got to do something you loved and enjoyed. You don't want to get into it just because you think it's easier than a day job. Because you think it can make you rich, or because you think it can make you famous, you know? And the reason why you don't want to do that is because those people never make it because they quit, because they realize it's not that simple, you know? Like, I work insane hours almost every single day for no money, like actually zero money, and then people just either donate or support on Patreon because they want to keep seeing what I do, you know? And I am like so far away from earning minimum wage for the hours I put in. But that's not why I'm doing it. Like, I'm motivated by only caring about being able to just get by and exist in life, doing something I love every single day. So anyway, if you love it enough to just be doing it because you want to be doing it, you enjoy the process, then you can't really fail then, because you will be having a good time. Well, you should probably not do it then. If it feels pointless, if there's no one there, then you shouldn't do it. Because odds are there could be no one there for a long time. You know what I mean? You'll never know if it was worth the effort until you die having never made it, or you eventually start making it, you know? I am so far away from quote-unquote making it. I just love doing what I'm doing. So I don't really think about that. The only thing I think about is the task I have to do in front of me and improving what I do. I just focus on doing a better job. That's all I focus on. If I can just like look at what I do and say, yeah, that got better, you know? Oh, that's better than this. That stream is better than this stream, or this video is better than that. But like, I just focus on improving. That's it. And if something works and I enjoy doing it, I'll keep doing it. But then when it comes to YouTube specifically, it's all about the algorithm. So no matter what you do, it can be completely out of your control, other than the fact of what you chose to do. You know what I'm saying? Your only choice is like what you make a video about. And if you're making if you're choosing to make a video about something that the YouTube algorithm doesn't want to show people, then it's just not going to happen, you know? You're choosing to never get an audience. And when I say this, I'm talking from personal experience. Like, I had a YouTube channel where basically I had a Let's Play series that I think it was something like somewhere in the ballpark of like 7 different Let's Play series, right? This is an old YouTube channel that doesn't exist anymore that I used to have. But basically, I had 7 different Let's Play series for different games. 1 for each day of the week. And a video came out every single day. I literally took like a few weeks off and just made like over 100 videos. So I had something like 6 months worth of content. And I think that like basically things got like at most like 10 views or something. You know? I've made like so many different types of videos, like review videos and opinion videos and news videos, and pretty much everything I did got less than 100 views up until Valheim came out, and now things are starting to get over 1,000 views on a semi-regular basis, and even more in some cases, you know, like some videos get even more views than that. This troll's still here. But the reason for that is Valheim is a new game, and it's a kind of game that people want to constantly Google and constantly YouTube search for how to do things in it or to see things in it, just because of it's a game with complex mechanics and like a lot to see that you can't see right away and a lot to learn about. And all of those things mean that it's something that gets a lot of YouTube searches. So because it gets a lot of YouTube searches, the YouTube algorithm is trying to find relevant searches all of the time. And because of that, it means a lot of people are being shown Valheim content all the time. And because of that, that feeds back into the algorithm because it says, oh, hey, people are watching these videos. So then it wants to recommend people videos all the time. Whereas when I was making PUBG videos for a while, for example, I was making like one PUBG video a week for a while. Like people don't even look for those types of PUBG videos. The only PUBG videos people look, they like type the name in of their favorite streamer or favorite pro player and then just type like gameplay or highlights or something. You can just go and search like YouTube and just see that that's what's going on, you know? So like trying to do what I was doing PUBG wise was basically just complete misunderstanding on my part of how YouTube even works. And you just won't succeed basically unless you are doing something that is going to get a lot of search terms, which, you know, most likely just gonna be something that's completely just not been done before at this point of that game. Yeah, I mean, that sounds okay, yeah. I mean, you're definitely right about the part about people, if they like you, you know, they might like hopefully just like check out content just because it's you and not because of the subject. That part's definitely good. A good way to think about this stuff. The trends thing though, it can be a bit of a trap, you know? You can overthink trends. I would just focus on like trying to think of something that you actually love that also gets a lot of YouTube searches consistently. And it's even better if there's less competition. Because it just increases the likelihood of them clicking on your video then. Oh my god, I'm missing every shot here. So putting kiln in the oven, putting coal, wood. Blech, can't talk. Putting wood in the kiln to make some coal so we can smelt some copper. And we should probably also go get some more copper as well. And probably also go get some more wood. But what you don't want to do, right, if you're seriously considering trying to do content creation, you don't want to listen to me too much. You don't want to really listen to anyone too much. This is not common advice, what people will give you. But you can waste a lot of time listening to what other people say. You want to kind of like pursue something you're super passionate about. Just try things out. Just do it. And what you want to pay attention to more so than what anyone does or says is, does it seem like logically and via just doing some research on YouTube, a lot of people are searching for what you want to do? Because if the answer is no, then if you want to do it still, just do it. But most likely, it's going to be very hard to get discovered. And then, like I said, I would kind of consider factoring in the amount of competition as well. But I wouldn't really worry as much about that as people actually searching for stuff. Because the main thing to remember when it comes to YouTube is people don't control it. It's just a robot, right? It's just code. And that code is literally 90% driven by titles, YouTube titles. The number one thing you need to think about is your YouTube title. Number one. That is it. And that title needs to be a search term people are searching for. It also needs to be one search term as well. Otherwise it gets confused. And what that algorithm shows people is just determined by what search terms people... So every time someone... Well, I wouldn't even worry about the description. It's literally... The description counts a little bit. But the number that is like... what you want is... So think about it this way, right? Every time someone types in to the YouTube search, what happens is that search term gets added to the algorithm. It gets added to the database that the algorithm is pulling from, right? So every search creates a new search term. And what determines how much the algorithm likes each search term is just quantity. It's how many people are searching for it and how many people are watching videos that match that search term. That's it. And your title, the algorithm is, just think of the algorithm as being like a total noob, just being like an absolute idiot, right? The algorithm doesn't know shit. It's not smart. It's not clever. It's not even complicated, right? People's misinterpretation of the algorithm is thinking it's super complicated or that there's some people controlling it, right? Think of it. The algorithm is a dumbass. You want this absolute dumbass algorithm to just easily identify what search term your YouTube video fits into via the title alone. Which is why you want a simple title that is one search term. Otherwise, it's going to confuse it and it's not going to know when or where to show. I'm just going to run away from this right now. It's not going to know what to do with your video. And once you have nailed that, You want a few search terms to be in your description. Hell yeah, Austin. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing good, man. And then you want as many relevant search terms as possible to be in your tags. That's awesome, Austin. Hope you have a good time, dude. And then there's the simple task of your content actually needing to be good. And that is, I know we just spoke for ages about the YouTube algorithm. I don't know how long that description was. But what is quote unquote good content? That is a whole other thing, and it totally depends on what you're doing. Oh, look how awesome all these seeds look, actually. Yeah, we'll hopefully be able to finish off the inn tomorrow. Today we're doing farming and stuff. Oh, nice, Austin. Yeah, I'm hoping that as time goes on, this just gets crazier and crazier in size. Oh, so it's growing anyway. Yeah, as Dam said. Yeah, that's awesome, Austin. That's not true though, Loud. Like, there's so much things that's just wrong about YouTube out there, unfortunately. The number one thing, 100%. It's up to you or anyone else if they believe me or not. But the number one thing, 100%, is title. Like, a lot of people's interpretations are based on people not understanding code, how computers work, how algorithms work. I have a little bit of experience with that. I used to do game development. I have some experience in code. And what I'm saying is not my idea. It's from experts in artificial intelligence and machine learning, which is the type of algorithm that the YouTube algorithm is. Like, this literally comes from, like, a Harvard scientist, what I'm talking about. And sort of from conversations of people that other people have had with people that actually make this code for Google. And that is not the information that you usually find when you search YouTube. And I'm saying it is literally like 99% title. And then basically the tags in the description, this like essentially makes up the rest of it. No worries, Austin. Oh yeah, and music? No way. Well, I actually have done both those things. That's awesome, dude. Go for it, man. You can definitely do it if you're willing to put the work in. Your name is also Nick as well. Wait a minute. What is happening? Is this me from like a different dimension? Am I talking to my past self somehow? It is gonna be a carrot party. It is a lot of a lot of carrots. Definitely not wrong about that. I would say it's enough carrots. We maybe don't need more carrots for a while now, but it depends. Yeah, like we need to start farming wolves. We need to start farming barley, but all of that is going to require us to make a lot of more game progress, really. See, I'm starting to think that, yeah, like if you walk and you're out of stamina, if you just spam left click, that is the perfect spacing. Yeah, look, definitely is. Just gotta have run out of stamina first, I guess. That's 100% it right there. That's what I was trying to do at the start that I kind of scuffed up a bit. Oh, I couldn't see those carrots for a second there. I forgot that. I'd already done that bit. Well, what we do? More down the middle there. Still plenty of room for more. All right, I think that is enough carrots. Well, yeah, I actually do that as well. Loud. I would recommend that. I do that myself. The only weird thing about TikTok is like, it's kind of hard to know how many people that you're getting subscribing to your YouTube or your Twitch because of it. But here's the, like, to say, like, whether you want to do that or not, if you want to get into content, like, here's the way to think about it. The reason people say that, right, is because of Twitch. It's because Twitch has no discoverability and no algorithm. And that's just fact. There's no functionality for you to get discovered on Twitch. So what you absolutely don't want to do is only be doing stuff on Twitch. That is number one mistake. That is probably... How do we have a baby piggy not in the pen? How? How are you there, bruh? Well, we'll allow it, I guess. So yeah, like what you don't want to do is only be doing Twitch. You want to be making content on platforms that have an algorithm to help you get discovered. If you're a YouTuber, then YouTube is the absolute best platform for everything. Because now it has the long form videos that are normal YouTube videos we all know and love. Has streams like Twitch, but the only difference is it actually has discoverability, recommended feeds, and an algorithm that Twitch does not have, so you can stream and get discovered. And it now has YouTube Shorts, which you should definitely do YouTube Shorts, because YouTube Shorts is basically like TikTok inside of YouTube. And so YouTube actually has everything you need. That is why it's so good for content creators. Yeah, obviously, yeah, it does need to be content first, yeah. There's no point in just doing social media stuff if it's not going to be good content, yeah. That's definitely true. Well, here's what I will say is that the barrier for entry for making a good TikTok, for example, is much lower than making a good YouTube video. It's a lot easier to do. We had a TikTok kind of blow up, but it's actually still going. It still keeps getting views. And I did put a lot of effort into actually making it, but it is also very simple. So it's definitely worth doing. Like I said though, the only issue is like it's hard to really know if those people are really going from TikTok to your YouTube or your Twitch. So it's definitely a really good thing to do, but that's why it's not a #1 priority for me. I used to do social media posts every single day. Like short clips every single day. And I've had a couple of things get a lot of views and stuff because of it. But it's really hard to really say that people see that. I can't, oh my god, I'm going to have to destroy one of these so I can put fire in it. Fuel in it. I can't actually get to put more fire on more wood on the fire. It's just really hard to really prove that people are going from your social media account to your YouTube channel, clicking that subscribe button. So YouTube really is the best option. There definitely is huge potential in all other social medias as long as they have a discoverability algorithm. But Twitch is essentially pointless if you don't want to do Twitch. You should do Twitch because you want to do it. Or you should do Twitch because you already have an existing audience. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have filled this before I slept. Oh well. Like, because of how Twitch works, because it organizes things via how many current viewers they have. If you already have an audience on one platform, then you immediately can be above that. Literally, this is no exaggeration, you can be in the top 1% on the whole platform. In terms of viewership. But that's because 99% of people have less than 15 viewers. Like me. But that's why, like, if you have an audience somewhere else, immediately you'll probably start having a successful Twitch channel because it just organizes by viewers. But it's also why it's shit if that's the only thing you do or you're new to it. You know what I mean? You should just do Twitch because it's what you want to do. But if you want to be a streamer like me, like I'm not mostly passionate about streaming, like, why not do Twitch, you know? Because as long as you don't accept the Twitch affiliate program once you get invited into it, like, YouTube doesn't care if you stream on Twitch, so you can stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And so you get to do both, you know? So why not? Like, Twitch is kind of a superior live viewing experience for viewers, but it is not the best way. Like, it's not really the only time you'll get new people coming in your Twitch chat is because someone either sent them to your channel or because you're playing a game that not a lot of people are streaming and you have enough viewers to be at the top of the list. But it's good to be there if you're a streamer because it's actually like really good viewing experience compared to watching the streams on YouTube. It's actually just like a better quality, lower latency feed. So what's been happening with me is people discover the stream on YouTube and then maybe like half those people would rather be watching on Twitch, so they go over to Twitch, you know? But you shouldn't do any content just for the sake of it. You should do it because you want to and you're passionate and it will be productive. If you wanted my opinion on like what is actually the best place to do content objectively from like a discoverability standpoint to what's going to help you grow, I would say actually you would want Twitch to be at the bottom of your list. But it's just, if you're a streamer, why not be on Twitch? There's no reason to not be on Twitch. It's really easy to multicast to different platforms. Alright, let's make some bronze. This should just throw it up there, right? Yeah, well, kinda. Yeah. It's 8, I believe you need, right? All right. No worries, loud. I mean, it's totally up to you guys which platform you would rather watch on. It doesn't matter to me that much. But if you were to ask me what my opinion is on what is actually better for you guys, not better for me, I would actually say that Twitch is the better viewing experience, because I believe personally, and just from testing that I have done, so to my best knowledge, that the video quality of a live stream is actually better on Twitch if the streamer knows how to set up a stream correctly, obviously. But like, so for my stream, like the live video should be a slightly higher quality if you're watching on Twitch, and there should be slightly less latency, so that, you know, when you type in chat, I should be seeing it super fast, and you should hear my reply super fast, basically. Gonna make me the most money. Well, none of it will make me money, so you're good there, I guess. We're covered there in that regard. The only way for me to make money is if people pledge on my Patreon or donate. I would say that most of the time, it's also, you know, it doesn't make that much of a difference to me where you want to watch. So I would kind of just go with, I think that Twitch is the superior viewing experience, but you could, there is a potential argument to say that you watching on Twitch is better for me, because Twitch has, you know, because the more views I have, the more viewers are watching my stream, the more viewers, the higher up the list I appear on Twitch, you know? So I should get more viewers on Twitch, the more if you go to watch the stream on Twitch. Because the difference between the Twitch stream and the YouTube stream, other than viewing experience, is even if I have 0 viewers on YouTube, YouTube will actually still show my stream to people. You know? Whereas if I have 0 viewers on Twitch, no one new is gonna hop in on Twitch. So basically, I would say Twitch, but you know, it's totally fine if you prefer YouTube to watch on YouTube. And obviously, on both platforms, if you're a talkative chatter, you know, people over on YouTube might want more people to talk to, and people over on Twitch might want more people to talk to. It's largely up to you guys. But if you're asking what is best for me, I would probably say it's best. Here's the number one thing that's best: is if you discover the stream on YouTube, hit the like button, and then head over and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then head over to Twitch, hit the follow button there, and then just watch in Twitch for the rest of the stream. That's probably like what would be the most beneficial to me. But what's up, Icy Pixel? Thanks for stopping by the stream, dude. I hope you're doing good. Right, let's gather some fine wood now. Wait, you know what? We should start with the fine wood near the tower that I want to get rid of. I think we're actually also already out of raspberries for the ores. So we should go and forage for some more raspberries. I hope you're having a good day, Icy Pixel, anyway, dude. Appreciate you tuning in. Wait, what the hell? Wood's still flying around up there. Wait, what? We somehow destroyed the roof of the tower. Well, tomorrow is our building day. We'll fix it tomorrow. Yeah, building towers is awesome in this game. Yeah, me too, Icy Pixel. It's going to be so cool. I'm so excited. I'm really excited about all future updates for this game, but I'm probably most excited for that. Well, I think we had a couple of cores lying around somewhere, right? Yes, we do. And do we have Grey Dwarf eyes? Yes, we do. Let's just put this here now for now. Oh, that was a weird world save that just happened. Okay, so when I think about, yeah, our first portal probably should be somewhere in the Black Forest. And let's also just check our raspberry situation, because we want to keep breeding boars. We have a lot here. Probably going to put 50 in this pen for now. I think it will be, in the Mistlands, it'll be a huge spider. Oh, that's a good theory. Yeah, just use skeletons. That could be really cool. That's a good theory. I would buy that, yeah. And I think we're all just excited just to see what the hell it is, you know? We could go kill the Elder. We don't really need to kill the Elder, but I suppose at some point we're going to want to start farming iron. Because that counts as farming. And the point in Fridays is that we do farming. So I think there's a pretty good argument for us doing the Elder, right? Look at this huge pile of raspberries. I feel like this pile of raspberries is actually affecting my FPS. We could definitely do to find some more bees. And we need to get some more copper. Could take a little bit of wood, actually. We probably haven't even bothered collecting ancient seeds yet. Got one there. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go defeat the Elder. I've got one there. Let's also bring a few stone. Welcome back, Cloud. Okay, yeah, we can actually make some more stuff, but we don't really need to upgrade anything to do this boss fight. We're just gonna basically cheese it. And also, I don't really care if we die. But we do need to find one ancient seed to summon him. Should be pretty simple. You know, this is just a casual farming and building save that we're only playing on for a few hours each week. most of the runs I'm doing are either challenges or speed runs, you know. Now it just seems like absolutely no pressure when you do it, you know, just a normal casual playthrough. Hey, what's up, Jason? Thanks for stopping by the stream again, dude. I really appreciate all you newcomers being regulars and coming and saying hello in the chat. Like, really appreciate it. Jason, Loud, Pixel. Like, it's really cool to see like new people actually return. It means a lot, dude. Oh yeah, we should kill this troll. This troll armor would be pretty decent at this point. And that troll is trapped. Hell yeah, Austin. I just love it, you know. It makes me so happy to see like someone be cool and say hello and be nice in the chat one day, and then, you know, for the first time, and then for them to return the next day. Like, that's so cool. Oh my god, you're gonna make me blush now. Now I see. Oh, we already got the seeds. Favorite Valheim streamer, that's just absolute pog. I dropped my hammer in the box. Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. Alright, you ready? I don't do like this speed run that this strat is from, but are you ready for some speed run strats? I'm just gonna wait for my character to heal a little bit. What's up, Marcus? Thanks for talking about the stream, bro. Thanks to you as well, dude. I noticed you return as well. It means a lot. What music do I like? I like a lot of different kinds of music. I listen to like some hip hop, some like quite a lot. I also listen to like a lot of old rock music and stuff. I like some electronic music. I like some heavy metal. I like some hardcore. I like some punk rock. I like so many different kinds of music. I used to be a musician, you see, so when I did music like in college, like we studied like basically every single kind of music, and I kind of have a fondness for a lot of different genres. Look at this. Look at this strat, guys. It's so funny. Wait, no, he broke my wall already. I messed it up. No. Oh well. I almost did it right. I almost did it right. It doesn't matter though. Yeah, you could actually full on just trap him in a little box and put a fire in there. It doesn't work as good as it used to because the fire will start to take more damage now, but you can still trap him in that box at least. And it does help a little bit. But the main thing is just hiding behind these pillars. Like, you can almost do this boss pretty consistently and take 0 damage, you know? I also now always just build a workbench in the middle of the arena, which is also hilarious and ridiculous. So I just, instead of building a ton of bows because they're gonna break, I just go and repair my bow mid-fight when it's broken. This is now like my main way I actually do this boss fight now. Alright, we actually might die here. We're good. Oh my god, I wasn't quite behind cover. The main thing is these pillars, because he just can't destroy them, you know? It's not too dangerous when he does that animation where he raises his hand up to summon those roots. It's really the one where he Spider-Man style throws the vines at you. That's like, that's the one that you can insta die basically. And it's just random, the location of these vines. So like sometimes you'll get lucky with the vine spawns and they won't even really be able to get you. Oh, they just destroyed the roof of my workstation, which is going to be a problem. And I'm dead. Okay. Well, I wanted to try and put a roof back on, but oh, I'm stuck. No, how did he get through, dude? He just instantly... See, if you get close to him, it triggers a stomp attack, and that's just going to destroy your walls. Which is why, really, you want to be able to... do it as he's spawning in. There you go, we managed to repair anyway. A number one top tip in this game for just being faster and avoiding getting shot during boss fights is having the hammer always on the hotbar, because you run faster when you put your weapons away, but if you change to the hammer instead of putting your weapons away, it cancels the animation of putting your weapons away, and then you can just press the hammer on the hotbar again to unequip it. It really helps to like dodge attacks and stuff by just changing to the hammer and starting sprinting. Because we're super underpowered, I would say, really, to do this boss right now. Not super underpowered, but we're underpowered. We have the strats down. I'm not too worried about it. Just takes patience, concentration, just keep doing the right thing. Root on the pillar. Oh, I missed that actually. That's funny though. Oh, I missed that. I actually missed. Ah, that's annoying. Oh, we might be able to keep him stuck there the way he is there. Oh, yeah, he definitely stamps on your builds a lot more than he used to. Let's go. Easy peasy. Give me a head. Not give me head. I didn't say that. That's toxic. Give me a head. Your head, I mean. And the swamp key. This really went downhill, this sentence. Shit. Yikes. He kept running away. No way. I don't think I've ever seen the elder run away. That's interesting, actually. I wonder why. We must be at the point where we can build some kind of troll armor now. That requires some kind of bone though, right? Oh, we need to upgrade this. Which I'm not going to do right now. Let's just, damn, chat, like, where was our starting point? what we need to do is we need to oh no, we need 2 more cores. Let's head back. All right, let's sleep. Actually, first things first, let's sleep. What are my specs? I have an RTX 2700 and a 2700X. I forget what it's called. Ryzen CPU. Oh, I'm sure that's not true, Pixel. I believe. Also, like, just normal gameplays, like, just seems so chill up when you do speedruns and stuff. 2070, that's what I meant, yeah. I get confused. My CPU, I think it's the 2700X, I guess. Something like that. So then, yeah, GPU 2070. Is it a 3700? Yeah, I forget. I had all this in the description, but the description got too messy. Yeah, it's a 2700X CPU and then an RTX 2070 graphics card. 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's got an NVMe boot drive and then a 500 gig solid state. But I have 2 PCs, one for streaming and one for gaming. I have a dedicated stream PC so that we can stream in higher quality and not impact the game performance, you know. But really, my stream PC has kind of just become my old gaming PC by this point. Basically, what happened was I built and my gaming PC is from like quite a few years ago now. Like maybe something like 4 or 5 years ago. And then yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, so my original gaming PC, right, was basically from quite a few years ago. And then what happened was I eventually, years later, built a dedicated stream PC. But what happened was then my graphics card broke in my gaming PC. So what I ended up doing was putting most of the new components in one PC with a new graphics card. So basically my stream PC, for the most part, kind of became my new gaming PC because the only real difference was it didn't have the best graphics card, but my old graphics card broke. So I got a new graphics card. So then I put all the new parts into my gaming PC, and then my streaming PC is basically like my old gaming PC. It's just got a what is it, a 1660 Is it the NVIDIA graphics card for streaming? Because it was the first and like cheapest graphics card with the latest NVIDIA chipset in for video encoding. So it allows me to use the latest NVIDIA encoders for the stream. And then I just have like capture cards and stuff. Yep, that's very true, Loud. But if you really get into streaming, you'll see pretty quick that the absolute what you want is 2 PCs basically. But it was kind of a weird situation for me because I only really bought the streaming PC. Which wasn't really crazy money. You know, it's not like, the thing is, the most expensive thing is a graphics card these days, and the graphics card was cheap because it just needed to be good enough to have the latest encoders, right? Didn't need to be a gaming rig. Whereas the original gaming PC, I actually got on finance when I was earning pretty decent money doing game development. And luckily, I managed to pay it off before my money ran out from that job. So I didn't really pay for that all at once, you know what I mean? I got it on credit, got it on finance. Make things a lot easier. So I only really had to buy one PC up front, which was cheaper than a gaming rig. And then the graphics card, honestly, what happened was when my graphics card died, I just changed to streaming console games. And it was super depressing having to only play console games because I prefer PC. And then just really generous people in the community just donated money for me to be able to buy a graphics card. So it's not really all me. Oh, that's dope, I see. That's cool. I used to be able to tell you my exact specs off the top of my head in a second. But I've had all of this hardware for quite a long time now, so I just kind of forget. I know it is some information that some people are interested in knowing. But I just removed it from the description on Twitch and YouTube because it was just taking up so much space. I wanted the important information to be the only thing they could see. I just wanted to be a bit cleaner, you know? But what I should probably do is make a list and then put it on like Imager or something. And just create a command that links you to it so you can read it somewhere else so it doesn't take up the... Oh, we don't have the cores, do we? Shit, forgot. We were supposed to look for cores on the way. Yeah. Yeah, some bundles are absolute insane values. I think people that really know building PCs have known that for a long time, right? It's just some people don't realize that it's said. I remember having conversations about that years ago with a friend. You know what I really miss is when Alienware wasn't Dell. I always dreamed of having an Alienware rig back then and an Alienware laptop. And I still would buy one based on my nostalgia and admiration for the brand back when it was actually cool, before Dell was in there, you know? Yeah, I've built a few rigs with ASRock motherboards. Oh, damn, Jason. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I recommend the same thing as well. Damn. Hard drive space is one of my biggest gripes with the gaming industry these days, because it's like, not even just the gaming industry, to be honest, like things just take up so much fucking space these days, and half the time I feel like it's not necessary. It's crazy. Like, just with the amount of random shit that takes up so much space these days, I can't get over it. The biggest annoyance is the console industry that ruined it for all of us, because as soon as Sony started to make it a gimmick that everything was going to be uncompressed because of Blu-rays, now every console game basically does, like, it's a gimmick in the whole console space now. They're insisting everything is uncompressed. And a lot of those games that are available on PC and console, we're still getting the same uncompressed files on PC, where there is absolutely fucking no need for everything to be uncompressed. Compress it, bro. Fucking compress it. Make it smaller, please. Please make it smaller. Compress it. We can do tons of lossless compression, and then some stuff doesn't even need to be lossless. You won't even notice the fucking difference. Just make it smaller. But no, because of the console industry, everything is gigantic. I mean, there's other factors too. Things are higher res than they used to be, but it is not necessary. That's why a lot of the time, man, I don't think we're going to find what we need here, are we? Should we go north? Like, I want a 2 core so I can make a portal at the megalith. But yeah, that's why, like, that's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of, like, indie games that are only on PC are so small, because they're still doing it what I would argue is the right way. So thank God Valheim's just like 4 gig or whatever it is. Like, I installed Project Zomboid, right? That was like 4 gig or something. I know, right, damn. Developers would do good to pay attention to facts like that, frankly. And remember that that game is still better than most games that get made today. Alright, we got a burial chamber here. Oh, fuck. We don't want to fight a 1-star without decent armor. Really? Oh, no. I think I remember this dungeon. I'm dead. Nothing I can do. I'm dead. We just chill here, I suppose. I was just about to grab some water as I left as well. I mean, there's definitely a temptation to go AMD these days, right? Maybe we just continue going more north. We're legitimately gonna want a portal at the megalith. Oh, we should probably kill this troll. So tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be streaming, just doing some building on this save for a few hours. Because I'm going to be making... I'm starting making a new YouTube video after the stream today. I'm going to be working on it really late tonight, probably. And then on Sunday, we're going to be streaming on the Patreon server. So we're playing on a private server with people that support the stream on Patreon. If you're interested in supporting the content, it's currently the only way I earn money is through donations and through Patreon subscribers. So if you're interested in supporting the content, you can check out the link in the description to the Patreon or !Patreon in the Twitch chat. And you get access to a private server that I'll play on every Sunday. So you guys can join me on stream every Sunday. And that's what I'll be doing on Sunday as well for a few hours. Okay. It's gonna keep heading north. There has to be some burial chambers. Like, I think the last time I was playing on, like, my last time I had the AMD build was probably around the time the Quake 4 came out or something. So, when was that? That was a long time ago. Because I remember being one of the only people that actually liked that game. That was the main game I was playing for a while at that time. So we've looted the burial chamber there. Star Wars Battlefront's 90 gig. Oh my god, dude. It's just unacceptable. Yeah, I mean, content creation wise, like, so much better to have an NVIDIA graphics card because of shadow play and because of their awesome NVENC encoder. Like, the latest version of it is so good. But yeah, other than that, like, definitely agree. Competition is always good regardless. But that side of things is like, for content creation, it actually progressed things so much for content creators in that regard. Super understated how much of a big deal shadow play and the NVENC encoder is. Content creators. But yeah, like, I definitely agree. Not really like push things forward for gamers and stuff for a while. And they're so overpriced. It's fucking crazy shit. It's absolutely crazy. Like, we really, honestly, it'd be better if there was more than 2 competitors. Like, we really want, like, parts to be more competitive. I just threw out an old box for an ATI video card that from years ago, and I don't remember what model it was. I'm wondering if it was that. I just threw out an old ATI box though. Super nostalgic. Alright, I just saw a crow, so... In fact, it would really help if I turned off the music to find another burial chamber, chat. Maybe turn the game up a bit. Because the sound of crows and the sound of skeletons. Bingo. Yeah, I'm super bad with that stuff as well, damn. I can turn it back down again now. Alright, we just done. As long as we don't get the bad dungeon RNG of just entire rooms of... Oh my god. Speaking of bad dungeon RNG. Yeah, we're good. Let's get the hell out of here. Mark it on the map and just leave. I actually really regret getting rid of my CRT monitors. Oh look, who it is. It's Odin. I would love a really high quality CRT display for playing retro games on. I'd absolutely love it. Yeah, I have played 7 Days to Die. I like that game a lot, like the amount I've played it. I've played most survival games, to be honest. DayZ is really the only game I've literally put no time into that I can think of that's popular in the genre. There'll definitely be a load that aren't that popular that I haven't played, but most of the popular ones I've played. But 7 Days to Die is one of those games. Speaking of 7 Days to Die, when I first played 7 Days to Die, I made a video series. That was like my first 7 days in 7 Days to Die. And no one watched it. But I loved that game when I first found it. I never really put the time in to learn everything about it, but I think it's a really cool game. It might still be up on an old YouTube channel. It's not on my current YouTube channel though. Because the thing is with YouTube channels, right? How I got started posting regular videos on YouTube was basically what, maybe, how long ago are we talking? Like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, something like that. I started making videos that was like a commentary. The idea was, at the time, I was really into gaming podcasts and gaming news shows and stuff like that. And oh yeah. It's on. It's if you type in like Nick Rawcliffe 7 days in 7 days to die, you might find it, and there should be a playlist on that YouTube channel. There should be a playlist of that 7 Days to Die series. But I don't even maintain that channel anymore. I don't check comments. I don't do anything. It's dead. But anyway, how it all got started was I had this idea that I would take... Oh, we can turn the music back on now, actually. One sec. That I would take, like, kind of hot topics in the gaming industry at the time. Whatever was, like, the hot topic of the day. And instead of doing, like, a hot take... I would try and just look at both sides of the story, and then I would actually do research to find out who is right and who is wrong. And I would basically try and do like a impartial, like a video where I was trying to kind of come to some kind of conclusion on the topic, but in an impartial way. This was the idea. I think it's actually a shit idea, to be honest with you now. But this is the idea I had at the time, and I called it Impartial Update. And I only made a few episodes, but that is actually how I started making YouTube videos. And then pretty quickly from there, I started a podcast, and I started podcasting where I was just talking about what was going on in the gaming industry. But I couldn't afford the hosting fees. It's like £80 a year or something, and I just had a bill to pay one time and I couldn't afford it. So I just stopped doing the podcast. So I've not done the podcast in years. But anyway, all of this stuff was all on one YouTube channel, and it became very messy because of it. So my current YouTube channel, I started when I just decided that I was going to have a separate channel that was just going to be for PUBG videos and highlights of my PUBG gameplay, which became my main focus as a streamer. But then, like, as things kind of evolved with what I decided to do as a content, this just became my main YouTube channel. Yeah, I remember that actually. I remember that being the case. It's probably super weird to watch one of my old videos. You're talking about something from years ago. So probably shit. I think all those Let's Plays were basically unedited as well. They just had an intro and an outro. Okay. So now we have a portal for the Maker list, so we can change abilities and stuff. It's just going to be a short stream today, by the way, chat, because I need to go and make a new video. I'm going to make a new Valheim video. We should probably... we'll need to remember not to lose that swamp key, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's see if we can get to the point where we can make some fermenters before the stream is over. Yeah, it would be cool to see more story, and because it definitely is an interesting game. I agree with that. Yeah, we actually need... We're going to need a lot more copper, aren't we, basically? There's some fine wood. Yeah, I've drifted away from it. I haven't played or watched any content on it in ages. But it's, I think it is actually, out of all the zombies like survival games that I've played, I think it is actually like the most immersive experience. That like when you're actually in it, it kind of like feels like a lot like a zombie apocalypse. You know what I mean? We don't actually need any meat right now, so. Do need to remember that we need to collect some raspberries though. We should probably check the situation on our fields and on our boar farm. Yeah. That's the problem with a lot of survival games though, right? It's like, once you actually nail surviving and, you know, some of the other mechanics, it gets kind of boring. One of the reasons Valheim is so good is just like the building and farming is actually almost on the level as like dedicated building and farming games, you know? That it's actually fun. and 5 bosses is still more bosses. The bosses are like really good quality boss fights, so it's like it's much more satisfying than the kind of boss fights available in other survival games. But yeah, I kind of agree. No one's made it safe, so yeah. One of the funniest things ever. I wish. I swear it was recorded. But I think the footage is lost. But I played 7 Days to Die on a server with some friends. It was like me and 2 friends, and it was so funny because oh shit, yeah, I forgot we had a swamp right here. It was so funny because we're building this huge tower, right? And my mate was like, decided he was gonna go underneath it to fortify it, to put some stone pillars underneath, right? And it was with my mate Harry, or Mr. Fogel, which some of you guys might know from chat. And Harry's like, wait, what you doing? What you doing down there, Loz? He's like, what you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just putting some supports in, mate. It's like, I don't think you should be chipping away at that. You're gonna make the whole thing fall down. And then like they get into an argument, right? And I'm just stood outside the base, looking at the base, watching it, laughing at them arguing. And it's like, this isn't gonna work. And Loz is like, well, just shut up. Like, I know what I'm doing, all right? This is gonna be completely fine. And then the second he says that, he breaks something, and the whole fucking tower came falling down. And then I just start dying laughing. It was like one of the it might be one of the funniest things that's happened to me playing games with friends. That was in 7 Days to Die. But I wish that was in a video somewhere. I don't, it isn't in a video. I was just playing casually with my friends at the time, and when it became funny, I started recording it, and I don't know what happened to it. I think the footage was corrupted somehow. But it was so funny. It's good for me to kill trolls because we'll get treasure. And obviously some mats that we could use for troll armor if we want it. Oh yeah? I never played that game, but at one point I really wanted to play that game. I had a friend that was into it. It looks kind of cool. I remember installing it. And deciding to play it. But I never actually did. But yeah, there's a lot of survival games that I really like, but just ultimately just get a bit boring, you know? Like, I actually really like Dead Side so far. I think they've done a good job. But it has kind of the same issues. There's not much to do now. One of the things, though, that I really like about Dead Side is the missions and the events on the map. I like that it's kind of like gives you something different to do. I just like, it just needs more content, you know? But I do sometimes start, like, join a random Dead Side server and try and start from scratch and just kill and rob everyone. I really like the idea of Daisy. I'm looking for copper, by the way, if it seems like I'm just wandering around aimlessly. I like the idea of Daisy, and it always looks kind of cool, but whenever I try to play it, I just generally have only played it for a few minutes and turned it off. I've just not put the time in to learn it, you know? But it says a lot about Valheim, that it is like primarily a single player and kind of co-op experience right now. And it still just came out. And they've got a roadmap with tons of content on it, plans. And people are still just pouring hours into it. I really hope that they just keep adding more awesome content to this game, because the more they add to it, this could be like the best survival game ever eventually. But it says a lot about like the quality of gameplay that most people are just playing it single player, you know? Because one of the big problems with a lot of these survival games is like most of the quality gameplay comes from multiplayer interactions. And if you don't get those, then it's not really that good, you know? Well, I'm still just fantasizing about imagining if Valheim ends up with like freaking 10 bosses or something. Oh. Imagine like it gets to the point where Valheim is basically Viking Dark Souls. Well, they just like... Most of the most successful games of all time are successful because they're single player, or single player, whether it's because of, you know, whatever the reasons. So it's not like single player is necessarily a problem. It's just got to be good, you know. There's got to be more to do than just surviving, right? Project Zomboid. You can survive and you can build and you can craft and stuff. And it's like such a part of the learning experience is learning all that stuff. And that can like, I can see how that could keep you super entertained for ages. But I can definitely see how without multiplayer it's something you might want to take a break from. But I'm loving playing this game single player, as are most people. And that's why he got like 6 million players in just a couple of weeks. It's like Minecraft, right? Like most people are playing single player. There's a huge multiplayer scene and everything, but a really good survival game, which right now I would say Minecraft has got to be considered the best one, right? But like a really good one has got to be like enough content there that keeps... There's got to be content there, and there's got to be something else to the game that keeps people playing. I think what this game has in common with Minecraft is that even if you're playing on your own and you get completely bored doing whatever you're doing, the building is actually really good, and you can still just be really creative and build really cool, imaginative things, no matter what the scenario is. You know what I'm saying? And Project Zomboid is just more of a raw survival game, and it's more about the hardcore survival experience and the realism. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I have lots of friends that are gamers, but none of us play games together. It's just we all end up being interested in different games. We all have different schedules. We all play on different platforms. We're all just interested in different games. Like, I would love to play this game with some of my friends, but just doesn't happen, you know? So I can relate to that. Well, I know the developers of Valheim. Oh, hang on. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? It's north. They said that, like, they took most of their inspiration from, like, a lot of, like, single player games and, like, adventure games and stuff. Which is honestly a really good thing. Because I think sometimes developers focus a bit too much on just recreating other people's success in a certain game type, rather than just trying to create something quality, you know? Like, considering this game that we're all basically playing on what is essentially still the first build of the game in early access. I know there's been some changes, but it's not really that fundamental. It's crazy, like, how well done it is. But I think if they were getting into it like, oh, it's got to all be about the multiplayer, then it would probably be nowhere near as popular or as good. Because there's a certain laziness to multiplayer games sometimes where you're relying on players finding other players to create all the excitement, you know? Which, that should be a factor if multiplayer is a feature, but you want your game design to be such that those scenarios arise whether you meet players or not. What's up, Take Crew? Thanks for stopping by the stream again, dude. I really appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a nice day. So I actually need to go soon, guys. So I need to go make a new YouTube video. Before we go, let's go get a load of raspberries. So we can feed the boars. Yeah, well, that's probably just because I'm playing Valheim. Right now, it's what most people know me for, I guess, now. Still have quite a lot of raspberries, but okay. Yeah, they ate all 50 raspberries so quick. This is a bit tedious. Be good if there was a shortcut to just take one food item off a stack. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your Valheim session when you finally get to play, Austin. And remember, guys, if anyone ever creates anything cool in game, you can always share screenshots of it in the Discord so that chat can see. Does it work when you throw in a stack? I heard that it doesn't work. I heard that it actually doesn't work. It works. Okay. Well, I guess the person that told me that was wrong. Thanks, dude. All right, guys. I'm actually going to have to go because I need to make a YouTube video. But before we go, let me tell you about the stream and the content that I do. I have some water before we get onto this speech. First of all, if you're watching on YouTube and you're not already a subscriber, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you're watching over on Twitch and you're not a follower already, hit that follow button. I stream every single day of the week. 5 of those days are Valheim, and 2 of them will play other games. Currently, the only way I earn money from doing this is from Patreon subscribers and from donations. So if you want to support the stream in a financial way, you can check out the Patreon in the description and the donation link in the description. Or you can click the link in the Twitch chat or exclamation Patreon, exclamation donate in the Twitch chat. It's the absolute best way. And also, if you support the stream on Patreon, you get access to a private Valheim server, which just has people that support the stream on Patreon on it. And I stream playing from the Patreon server every Sunday, so you get to play with me on stream every Sunday as well, and that's what we'll be doing this Sunday. Tomorrow, I'll be streaming for a few hours doing some building on the same save. If you're waiting for speedruns, I'll be streaming speedruns on Tuesday next week. Yeah, this is my current schedule. On Mondays, we have a Valheim Zero Deaths playthrough that we're working on. On Tuesdays, we're doing Valheim speedruns and challenges. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I play other games. Fridays, I do farming in Valheim. That's what we've been doing today. Saturdays, we do building. Sundays, we play on a private Patreon server. Every single stream starts after lunchtime UK time. Normally around 4 p.m, but sometimes earlier. And I stream for 7 to 12 hours, Monday to Thursday. And I typically only stream for a few hours, Friday to Sunday, because every single weekend, I make a new YouTube video, and I'm releasing new YouTube videos usually on Mondays. So the reason I'm ending the stream early right now, sorry, I just hit the mic, is because I gotta go make a new Valheim video. So most of the videos right now are all Valheim videos, and I'm making mostly guides and tips and tricks, but also I'm posting speedrun videos and stuff like that as well. So I plan to make videos on other topics, not just tips and tricks. So yeah, I gotta go make a video now. But yeah, if you want to support the content, you like what we do, you can check out the Patreon. Also, if you want to stay up to date on everything we do, you can also join the Discord. There's an invite in the description on YouTube and exclamation Discord in the Twitch chat. In the Discord, you can see my schedule on the streams channel in the information section of the Discord. It'll mention everyone when I go live. I also put announcements about any changes to the plan, any changes to the schedule, any other like sort of unrelated announcements like speedrun stuff in the announcements channel. All my videos, all my Valheim videos and stuff are in there as well. So you can basically find out everything. And if you want to share, if you want to talk to me or other people of the community when I'm not streaming, or you want to like share some screenshots or something of something cool that happens in game, you can share those in the Valheim sections of my Discord. And if you are a patron, then the easiest way to get access to the Valheim server is to join the Discord, because you get a Discord role because you're a patron. And that gives you access to the Valheim server section of the Discord, where there's a little video tutorial and access information of how to access a private server. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Like I said, I will be live tomorrow for just a few hours to do some building. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. GG, Dan. Yeah, it should be a good one. It's going to be a surprise what this next video is, but it should be a good one. But thanks a lot for watching, everybody. A special shout out to all of the new people returning to the stream. I really appreciate it. So a special thanks to Tikru, to Loud, to Icy Pixel, to Marcus, to Jason. All the new people returning to the stream. It really means a lot. I try my hardest to do the most amount of content humanly possible at the highest possible quality I'm personally capable of. So I'm really trying my hardest for you guys. So it means a lot to see you actually like it and come back. Don't forget to leave a like and leave a nice positive comment on YouTube. And yeah, I'm gonna go make a video. Okay, I hope you guys like this video. Probably gonna have some late night editing. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some building and for the Valheim server on Sunday, and hopefully this video will be out on Monday and you guys will enjoy that as well. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope everyone has a great Friday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Valheim. Bye everybody, have a good one.